Well, it's not just us here, everybody, by the way, in celebrating this album. We do have some fans here with us on
Yes.
Zoom. Yay! We're going to get some
Hey
fan
guys.
questions also going on. I know a lot of them have a lot of questions and are eager to talk to you. So, first, we're going to talk to Taylor here. Hi, Taylor.
Hi, it's really good to talk to you and meet you. So my question is kind of, you've probably been asked it a bunch of times, but it kind of goes in a different direction. But deceased or alive, is there an artist that you'd like to collaborate with? And what kind of vibe do you think that song would give off?
Yeah, there's a ton of artists that I would have loved to collaborate with in the past, like Prince. He's one of my biggest inspirations. So I would have loved to have worked with Prince or just played with him at one time. But man, Stevie Wonder is another one I want to write with. I'm a huge Kendrick Lamar fan. I feel like me and Kendrick would make something really dope. And Drake, I haven't worked with Drake yet, and we always talk about it, but hopefully that'll happen soon.
I love that. I'm here for a
Yes.
Drake Her collaboration.
Somebody tweeted. They said if her and Drake collaborated, I feel like I'd have to break up with myself. Like this is something crazy. I'm like, what?
I thought the same thing. I was like, that'll be an emotional song. Drake gonna come with the emotions on that song for
Right.
sure.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right, let's go to our next question. Anna. Hi, Anna.
Hi, hello. I wanted to know what's your favorite part of the music making, the song creating process, and also what's the most challenging part?
Oh, the beginning of the process is exciting, and that's not necessarily my favorite part. But when you get to the middle, it's the most challenging because you're like, this kind of sucks, and then you're like, oh wait, it's actually really good. And sometimes it's worth seeing it through, and sometimes it's not. And you kind of have to decipher, whether it's the idea is worth seeing through. And sometimes you just got to go for it. So I would say that's the most challenging part. And the most annoying part is when you think it sucks and then it's actually really, really good. But my favorite part is kind of like towards the end when I'm finally like, oh, this is great. Then the song kind of starts to write itself. And then, I go in the booth and I color it and add elements, or I take away just to make it feel complete. That's like my favorite part of the process.
Well, this is a party to celebrate this album, and of course, we can't have a party without the fans. So we're gonna get to some more of the fan questions. I have Elisa here. Hi, Elisa.
Hey everybody. Hey her. Lovely to meet you. So thanks. So your my question for you is if you had one word to describe the kind of legacy that you want to leave, what would it be and why?
Ooh, that's a really hard one just because it's constantly changing. My purposes are constantly evolving and changing, and I'm gaining new ones. I'm learning more about myself and my impact. I think that's probably the biggest word. It would be impact. Just to know that I inspired or empowered other young girls who were like me before to chase their dreams, and that they could be anything they wanted to be, that they didn't have to be boxed into a certain image, into a certain genre, into a certain message. We as women represent so many different things. And I'd like to be a champion for women to be able to stand for, whatever it is, and for men and for everybody to just be able to be their true selves and be successful and be able to do that every single day. So I said all that to say impact.
Atia is here.
I'm so happy to be here. And I just want to thank you because I'm sure you don't remember, but my dad is a part of H.E.R. and he performed for your mom for the VH1 Their Mama special. And he told you about me and I'm just so happy. Like, you don't know.
Yes,
Right?
of course. Good to see you. That was a really special
you.
moment that he did.
Yes, I was. That was the best moment of my life. I wasn't even there, but I appreciate you for that. Thank you. Oh my God. Okay. So my question is, what inspires your writing, especially for your first EP, which is my favorite from you?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So, the main thing is personal life. Like the first project really represented kind of what I was going through, like as a woman, like in high school. But, because I'm so dramatic and I'm so emotional, it would sound way deeper than it is. Like it could have been just a crush or something really minuscule. And like it felt a lot heavier than it was. So women, who've been in relationships for like 20 years be telling me, oh my gosh, it got me through my, my divorce and all this stuff. And I'm like, whoa, that was just high school. That was just me, just being a kid, being 16, So yeah, a lot of the things that I talk about are the questions that I have, or like the things that I feel, the things that I go through. It's all mostly personal. And if it ain't, then I have to have somewhat of a connection to it and feel for that, empathize for that feeling.
This is our final question. Wayne, talk to me.
How you doing?
Hi, Wayne.
Hi.
So, being from Vallejo, I know you're from Vallejo, watching you grow
Yes.
from Gabby to her, how was the transition, like market-wise? Was it hard?
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's a thing that actually happened. There was no market like transition. It was really personal growth. It was really like, obviously the person that I was as a kid is not the same person that I am now. And I never released any projects, and I've been doing music my whole life just for fun in my house. Every opportunity I had to do music, I was doing it. My mom put me in talent shows. I was, singing anywhere I could. And that's because of my parents just wanting to see me happy. Even my mom the other day, she said to me, she was like, I just wanted you to perform a few times, and, I wanted you to be happy. And I thought that you would still be, doing little performances here and there. I didn't think you would, get an Oscar. And it's not that she didn't believe in me, but there was no like, I'm going to be a huge star. And obviously people knew I was going to go do great things, but the intent was not, some big marketing plan and some like, how am I going to be an artist? Like, it doesn't happen that way. And I think well, sometimes it does, but not in this situation, because I'm not that type of artist, and that's cool. And that works for other people. But, like I was talking about with Marcus, everybody's journey is different. Everybody's path is different. And there's no formula. And sometimes when you follow a formula, you throw something at the wall and see if it sticks. And then you're here today and gone tomorrow. And that was not the plan. So with me, I spent so many years grinding, learning myself, learning my craft, practicing my craft, learning live shows, listening to artists, because it was stuff I wanted to do anyways and that I love to do. But even through the frustration, push through that, and figuring out who I was going to be, who I was going to become, and not planning it, but just leading with my passion and leading with the things that I love. And that's music and creating. And so around 6, I got signed when I was really young, but I was given all that time, thankfully by MBK Entertainment to really develop and grow. And so when I was 17 or 18 and I had graduated high school, I kind of made that decision. Am I going to go to college and kind of do this, or am I going to do this all the way? And so I made the decision, let me just do this all the way. And, obviously take a chance on myself. And somebody told me, and Jeff, my manager, the only way you're going to know if people love your music and if people, gravitate towards you and connect to you is if you put music out. And at that moment, it was like, okay, that was God telling me, you're ready. It's time. You're ready to put out music, to be who you're meant to be, and to present that to the world. Because you never want to, it's like taking stuff out of the oven before it's ready. You don't want to do that. And so I released my first project in 2016. I took a chance on myself, and I decided, because we live in a world of focusing too much on the exterior things, I wanted the music to speak for itself. I do not want to be here, take the pretty pictures and, become this, huge overnight sensation. I wanted to grind it out like a rapper. Let me put out this mixtape EP, and spread it. And then Rihanna made a video towards it, to it. A bunch of different artists started posting it, like, who is this? What is going on? And the reaction I didn't expect, because there was no huge push or marketing plan. It was, let me take a chance on myself. And my team, they really believed in it. And we put just a little bit of money, into the project, like whatever we had, whatever we could do to make it happen, to get it mixed, to get it mastered and all that stuff, and put it out. And the rest is history. So you can't look at the industry as something that, you plan and put money towards, and then it's all of a sudden successful. You have to understand that there was a grind, and there was times where it wasn't a smooth transition, or it wasn't a smooth, thing. It was a process from the time I was 7 years old up until now, and all those events led me to that point. So yeah, I don't know if that answers your question, but that's the journey. That's the real.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. Did you like that video? You can check out more over here. And don't forget to subscribe to iHeart right here. And if you're already a longtime fan, make sure you ring the bell down below so you don't miss a single video. Bye guys.